Good afternoon, it's Thursday and welcome to Saba's Way of Life. Today I'm just going to share with you what I'm doing right now. I came in from the garden and I decided, you know what, I want to make some bread. I know I have run out, I've just got a few slices left in the fridge, and I know my parents have run out unless they've bought some today, I don't know. Anyway, the point of this is to explain to you that this is not an event. Now, I am sure most people don't cook. We know that. They wouldn't have a clue how to even start making bread. But those who do, still, it would be an event because I'm only relating this to myself. It's an event. And though I'm going to make a bread and I'm going to weigh everything out and I'm going to do this and I'm cooking bread today. Whereas really, as a way of life, and especially if you're a homemaker, which is what you should be, ladies, you should be baking bread as a habit every single day. When I say as a habit, not baking bread every day, but it should be a habit. It's not something you think about. I've come in from the garden and I've thought, I want to make bread. And I've got to a stage now after several attempts over 2, 3, 4 years of baking bread, and longer than that, but more often, that I kind of know how to do it in my head and I don't think of it as an event and I just get on with it. Now, this particular recipe I've got from YouTube, Jamie Oliver, and this is not one I was looking for from him, but I just loved the way he did it on YouTube. It was so much fun and I like to make a mess in the kitchen and experiment, and that's what I did. So I'm going to turn this around and just then explain to you what I've done and how I'm going to deal with it. Right. So here is the dough, and I've got this in one hand. I'm actually still kneading it. It needs a good 15 minutes. And all I did was get my bread flour. This is white bread flour, and Shipton Mills is where I got it from. I need to finish this off because I've got another beautiful bread flour from a mill in Scotland where I visited. And it's one of the oldest organic flour mills in the UK. Anyway, I'm finishing this one off. So all I did was measure up 1 kilo, scales are always out, 1 kilo of flour, about 620 millilitres of tepid water. This is 500 millilitres there. And then I just measured another 120. And then I use this yeast. At the moment, it's just normal yeast. Do not get all het up on sourdough and health and all this. Yes, sourdough is best, and I have made sourdough for quite a long time before. It does involve a little bit more effort. But for now, if you're not baking or you're not cooking at home, start with this. This is just your normal dried yeast. It's not the fast acting, and it's normally you can get them in packets at 7 grams. I bought this, keep it in the fridge. It's about 2.5 teaspoons. I threw it into the tepid water, added a little bit of sugar. This is now, I'm doing this from memory. Added a little bit of sugar, mixed it all up until it just started to froth. It wasn't frothing a lot. And then I actually had the flour all over this wooden table. Probably not ideal. It works better on marble when you see Jamie Oliver's own, him doing it on a marble. And I just added about 2 teaspoons or 3 pinches of salt, and I just added the whole mixture in, and I blended it together with my hands. He uses a fork, and now all I'm going to do is knead it. I can't do it with one hand, but I'm going to knead it for 15 or 20 minutes. You can see, because I really need to work the gluten, right? I need to work that gluten, and I need to do it with 2 hands, which is also very good exercise, as you can see. I hope you're not getting dizzy watching this video. And then after about 10 or 15 minutes of proper kneading, really working the gluten and getting the air in, I'm actually going to put this in a bowl, cover it up and put it in the fridge for a few hours because I've got other things to do and a meeting to attend online. And the slower it proves, the better it tastes. And I don't need the bread right now. I will either bake it tonight if I get a chance to do the second proof, or I'll take it out early tomorrow morning, bring it back to room temperature, and then do this, bash it down because it's going to rise, and then do the second proof then, and then bake it. But the point behind this video is that You can just do it then and there, as long as you've got the ingredients in your kitchen, which you should have. If you are a homemaker and you are living a way of life that's conducive to a family way of life, women in the kitchen cooking all the time. It is their engine room. It's the engine room of the house. It's the heart of the home. Cooking in your kitchen is everything. It is just no different to you going to the loo and flushing the toilet. You do that every day. You need to be cooking every day. Not such a brilliant analogy, but you know what I mean. I'll pop the recipe down later, and then I will show you some pics, maybe in a short tomorrow or late tonight, as to how it's proving. So that's today's quick video. Have a good day.